It's big, it's powerful, and it's incredibly orange. The Yellow Bulldozer is the latest addition to the construction site sub-theme, which also includes the excavator and crane sets I've previously reviewed on my channel. As many of you know, my main project here is building a city inspired by the GTA game series, and while I often replace official LEGO sets with my own custom builds, some official sets are just so good there's really no need. This is definitely one of those. Set number 60466 retails at $65 and includes 682 pieces. However, as is often the case with city sets, you can probably find it for less. The box art is really nice and visually appealing. After a super enjoyable building process, you end up with this absolute beast of a machine. I have to say, the first impression is really good. The thing is huge. The whole build is finished in bright light orange, which is a great nod to real-world construction machinery. You start off by building a solid base reinforced with some technique elements. Right in the first stage, you are building these giant hooks. I have really no idea how to call them. Since they are located on the back of the vehicle, I assume they are for crushing previously demolished structures. But if I'm wrong, let me know what they are actually for. The hooks are attached using pneumatic style pieces that allow for smooth movement. The back of the vehicle also features a nicely detailed body. Wow, those angled pieces are perfectly fitted. Interesting little detail. Under all of them, a flat tile was used instead of a regular plate with studs. Things get more interesting in back too, with lots of new, to me, technique elements. The engine is covered with black grill pieces, which I've never seen in this color before. They are attached using a pretty cool technique. You can also find the same piece on the front of the vehicle. The mechanism is powered by gears that spin as you move the vehicle. You can see the pistons in action by lifting the engine cover, which, just like in the other sets from this line, features a nice logo and simple exhaust pipe. The sides of the vehicle are beautifully done using precisely aligned angled elements in bright light orange. It all sits on massive white threads. Building the threads, as usual, was kind of boring and repetitive. They are mounted on a strong substructure and honestly work really well. There are also small platforms on the sides of the vehicle, probably meant to act as a step or entry point, along with some nicely detailed thread-based elements. The mechanism works great, but in my opinion the threads are a bit too loose. Now for the crucial part of the machine, the giant front blade for smashing, destroying. Okay, I will stop. The build of this shovel, honestly I'm not even sure what to call it, wasn't the most exciting, but I did find a really interesting piece I hadn't seen before. The whole thing is attached to the rear side of the vehicle and to the front using pneumatic style parts that allow a bit of movement. On top there are some simple lights. The driver's cab is very basic, with two standard levers and a small computer screen. Thankfully LEGO opted for white transparent windows instead of the usual blue ones from city sets. In my opinion, the white adds a touch of realism, which helps the bulldozer fit better into my city. The set also includes a road sign and some small pieces meant to represent structures being demolished by the bulldozer. Now let's talk minifigs. There are three in this set. First, we got the bulldozer driver. The figure uses familiar city parts, but it still looks great overall. Next is a standard construction worker. Nothing special, but he fits right in. The third minifig is the construction site supervisor, and oh my gosh, this figure is just adorable. He's wearing a belt piece that pairs perfectly with the printed torso. His face print is super cute and really reminds me of classic childhood sets. He's definitely the MVP of this set. And now, time for a final verdict. Let's break it down by category: appearance, functionality, and building techniques. To help you compare this set with others in the construction site sub-theme that I've also reviewed. I rate appearance at 9, functionality at 7 and building techniques at 8. That gives us an average of 8, which is exactly the same score I gave LEGO City Excavator and Crane. I can wholeheartedly recommend this set.